Hello friends, this video on laws of motion part 11 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. Please make sure that you have watched all the videos from part 1 to 10 before going ahead with part 11. Let us look at this problem. A rocket is fired vertically up. During burning of engine, which lasts for 50 seconds, a constant acceleration of 20 g was observed. Let us suppose that the rocket was fired from this point on the ground vertically upwards. Okay, now it says that the burning of the engine continues till 50 seconds. Let us say till 50 seconds it moves till this point A. And let us suppose the ground point is O. So that means initially its velocity was 0 because it was at rest. Till this point, the acceleration was 20 g. The question asks what is the speed of the rocket at the end of 50 seconds. That means the question asks what would be the speed at this point. Right? So let us try to calculate the same for the first part. We are given time is equal to 50 seconds. We are given acceleration is equal to 20 g. And we know that initial velocity u is equal to 0. Now from the first equation of kinematics we know v is equal to u plus at. So we can write it as u is 0. So a we can write as 20 g into t. So this will come out to be 20 into 9.8 into 50. So this comes out to be 9800 meters per second. So that means this would be the velocity at the end of 5 seconds. That means at point A. Now the second part of the question asks calculate the maximum height to which the rocket will rise before it begins to fall back. Now as soon as the burning of the engine stops, what will happen? The rocket will still move some distance upwards and only after that it will start falling down. Right? That is what normally happens. So what would be the difference? The difference would be that from O to A it had a constant acceleration of 20 g. But from A to, let us say, the maximum point where it reaches, that is B. So from A to B, what would be the acceleration? The acceleration would be nothing but the normal acceleration due to gravity. Correct? So in this case, what would be the velocity at point B? The velocity at point B, let us suppose V dash, that would be equal to 0. And what is the velocity at point A? This V, we have already calculated it as 9800 meter per second. The question asks what is the maximum height that the rocket reaches. That means the question asks us to find the distance OB. So what we do, let us calculate it part-wise. Let us say this distance is S1 and this distance is S2. So let us first calculate for journey from O to A. So in that case, what would be S1? Let us apply the kinematics second equation which says S is equal to ut plus half at square. So what is u in this case? From O to A, u is 0. So this is left with half into A. What is A for this journey O to A? A is equal to 20 g. And what is t? T is 50 seconds. So this is 50 square. Now if you calculate this, this comes out to be 245,000 meters, or we can write it as 245 kilometers. Fine. So this is the distance from O to A. Now we have to calculate the distance from A to B. So let us consider the journey from A to B. Here let us apply the third equation of kinematics, which says v square, that is the final velocity. Here what is the final velocity? Here initial point is A and final point is B. So the final velocity is v dash. That means v dash square is equal to u square. U is the initial velocity. Here initial velocity is the velocity at point A, that is v. So v dash square is equal to v square plus 2a s2. Right? So in this we find that v dash is equal to 0. So we can say this is 0. What is v square? That is 9800 whole square plus 2 into a is g into s2. Correct? So now this G again in this case will act in the negative direction because the rocket is moving up, but the acceleration due to gravity will act in this direction. So this will have a negative sign. Now if you calculate this, you find S2 comes out to be 4900 kilometers. Therefore, what do we find? The maximum height that the rocket can reach will be equal to S, that is equal to S1 plus S2, which is equal to 245 plus 4900 kilometers, which is equal to 5145 kilometers. That means this is the maximum height till which the rocket will reach, and after that it will start falling back to the ground. So I hope it is clear, and please note, don't get confused with the sign of acceleration, that why it is plus g somewhere, why it is minus g somewhere. Whatever convention you take the same convention for everywhere, so you will get the same result. Like if you consider that the acceleration is positive, you consider it positive in both the places. If you consider it negative, you consider negative in both the places. In that case, in both the scenarios, you will get the same result. Thank you. Visit examfear.com to watch free educational videos, try free online tests, get the best quality study materials, study from the best tutors and mentors, and much more. Thanks once again.